Greetings and salutations, Scribblers. I'm Katie, and you found the Scribblers Den YouTube channel, where we provide writing advice to those wanting to level up their writing craft. The Scribblers Den is for writers who are tired of working alone and not making progress. Through structured programs and a supportive community, we help you to stay accountable, get meaningful feedback, and actually move your writing forward. We combine educator-designed structure with intentional community so writers don't just connect, they grow. In today's video, we're going to tackle something I see in a lot of early drafts, including my own, filter words. So let's take a look at what filter words are, why you should avoid them, and some ways you can train your brain to rewrite sentences that use filter words. Filter words are words that are used to indicate who is experiencing something. He heard, she saw, they looked, I smelled, etc. Each of these is indicating a specific point of view and then telling the reader how they noticed the forthcoming details. This is something you'll see in early drafts or in the writing of someone who is still fairly new to the craft. They may seem straightforward. The writer is informing the reader of what the character is seeing or hearing, but every time you use a filter word, you're also reminding the reader that they're reading a story and that has the potential to bump them out of the narrative and cause them to disengage. And that, Scribblers, is not what any writer wants. Whether you're in first or third point of view, your goal is for the reader to experience the story firsthand, to fall so completely into it that they keep turning pages and have them internalize the emotions and reactions of the characters on the page. By using filter words, you're reminding them that they aren't the person in the story. Now, there are times when using filter words is the correct choice, when you want to emphasize that the character is looking at or hearing something, experiencing something, but for most of the time, you want to avoid reminding the reader that they are reading a book. When we're in a character's point of view, the reader is going to assume that any descriptions of what they see, hear, or feel is coming from that character, so you don't need to explicitly say it. As a bonus, you have the potential to cut out a nice chunk of words from your manuscript. So let's look at a few examples and how you could potentially rephrase them. Example 1, original. Finian decided it was time to show them who they were dealing with. Rewrite. It was time to show them who they were dealing with. This one was simple. All we had to do was delete the Finian decided, and everything else could stay exactly as it was. The new version reads smoother and keeps us grounded in Finian's perspective. The Finian decided was implied. Example 2. In the flash of lightning, I saw the rain pelting the window. Rewrite. The flash of lightning illuminated the rain pelting the window. This was a bit more of an elaborate rewrite. I wanted to keep the emphasis on how the lightning was what made the rain on the window visible. Because I couldn't just take the I saw out of the sentence, I had to find a word that would indicate making something visible. So I had to do a little bit more reconstruction. Example 3, original. The temperature had risen quickly. It was over 100 now. They felt their t-shirt cling to their sweaty skin. Rewrite. The temperature had risen quickly. It was over 100 now. Sweat ran in rivulets down their back, their shirt clinging to their skin like cellophane. So this was another one of those more elaborate rewrites. By removing the they felt, I was able to give even more details to really create that visceral feeling of the sweaty t-shirt sticking to your skin. I could have just taken out the they felt and changed the verb tense from cling to clung, but it was way more fun to dive into the description and make it visceral for the reader. These were just 3 examples. Once you finish your draft, I suggest going back through and using the Control F feature. Search for heard, saw, look, feel, etc. And take the time to remove that filter word and rewrite each sentence. And don't forget, this is not a hard and fast rule. There are times when you do want to emphasize what the character might be experiencing. Those should be few and far between though, and will mostly occur during pivotal moments for that character. Check out our list of 10 filter words to delete in the description down below. If you want more, check out our website at www.scribblersden.org for writing workshops, self-paced courses, coaching, or developmental editing. See you next time, Scribblers. Happy writing.